I was typing something just. I'm the wind, the positive wind, but it's the wind that doesn't exist on the other side. The fire in the brain exists, smoking. You know, the government, when the government sleep, they don't speak. The government say no smoking in the office. I like to see if the government never smoke in their office. No smoking in the train, no smoking in the bus. I like to see if the government don't smoke in their car and in their private train and plane. For as long as I know the government are also created from the stomach, I say anyone I see in the streets is walking with a ghost. I just piece something together. The wall is darkness. In the beginning, it is only darkness and the wind. Before the moonlight came, before the sunlight came, there was the butterflies that flies with light. If there is a consciousness that creates a butterfly that have a light, and from that butterfly that have light, they fly in the night, become this light. The reason why America will be dark when we wake up is because nobody let a light rise to be the sunlight in the sky. I mean, come on, people. It is dark. The light come. Oh, it's daytime. Light goes down. It's nighttime. The light come up again. The cool thing is, the light came up there. The light go down. Why the light don't return? Why the light always come up in the same place? Who take the light from there and put it there? Who? You're using people to post video where have two sunlight. If you just make sunset here, you just make sunset 5 hours ago in Hong Kong. How many lights is in this world to make people believe it's daytime? Honestly. I mean, the light is outside. You can put the light on in the daytime. If you put the light on, there's light outside. If all the light in the houses in the daytime doesn't function in the night, people will know the fake daylight is not real. It is not real. So, it is dark. The light don't come up. It's still dark. People sleeping. When the light comes up, the ones the light wake up, they're walking with a ghost because it's in the night. Only the light is showing the dead body how to take a walk. Your alarm goes. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. There is no light. Please tell me, how can you watch the clock that is 7 o'clock in the morning? You're watching, the sunlight is not there. It is dark. But don't worry, that's why the shadow of the sunlight is in the house. You can put that light on while it's babysitting you to understand that the sunlight just didn't come up. For as long as there are those who telling you about the weather, and the ones who telling you how hot it's gonna be, they are in charge of making this light travel. The same way they are in charge of creating you in the dark stomach, the same way they are in charge of this light. I'm gonna go offline. I'm gonna watch my videos tomorrow. But the energy field, I know you think you copy me. But if my mother's body was never my body, I just come in to dress it. If my mother's body was never her body, she just came to wear my grandmother's body. I say you've been abusing the body that belongs to Mother Nature. The black woman you call dog that traveled the last 500 years. You kill her there and mix in the color. Kill her there and mix in the color. Your light is not, right now it's dark. What changed 5 hours later? What changed? Just because this light comes up? From there to there, it's dark. You're coming up in the nighttime. That's why American sky is dark. Because there's nobody showing them light to say it's daytime. The world originally is dark. The darkness where everything will end. And the ones who are in charge of this light, when they copy this light from the butterfly. Yesterday I take a walk to get a stone. There was a light, a butterfly light flying. Sometimes when you walk late in the night, you can see them, they're flying in the woods. They're not connected with any cable, they have light. If you catch them, if the butterfly have a life, you get the light, you know exactly how you become God. But without the women, they're proudly to be Oprah, proudly to be Beyonce, proudly to be all the rich ones you're using. Without their body, without the body of Celine Dion, you won't have 3 boys in the future. Without the body of Britney Spears, you won't have another 2 boys in the future. Without J-Lo, you won't have a boy and a girl in the future. The same girls yesterday is secretly 30 years later become the husbands. When Renee will be in the graveyard, the body of Celine Dion become 3 boys that gonna pretend to be Papa later. But don't worry, by the time they're 30, that's why 2012 is coming. We will be little children and they will be the pop star. There will be no memory for us to recognize that the women give you the man body, where you can dream fantasy in their mind to build technology. But to the ones that thinking when they wake up in the morning, it's daytime, I want you to question your reality. The same light come up and go down in the other direction. Few hours later, you sleeping, they get up this way. Where they go? Where they go? Why they end up there? Who push it there? Again, one last thing. You're landing on the moon. Yeah? The moonlight come up and go down. Comes up and go down. How can you go to space when the moonlight is down here, coming up and goes down? For as long as the bodies cannot see past you, you can always fool them.